All right, last section in chapter 7 is going to talk about regular polygons. So a regular polygon is a polygon that is both equilateral and equiangular. So equilateral means congruent sides. Equiangular means congruent angles. And the things would need to be marked if they did not tell you that in the directions. Now, since the sum of the exterior angles equals 360, okay, we're going to jump right down to this theorem so that this doesn't confuse you here. So the sum of the measures of the exterior, we know that's a constant, always 360. So if we wanted to find one of them in an equiangular or in a regular polygon, so it again has to specify equiangular or regular, but the measure of each exterior angle, the way that we would find it, well, if all of them equal 360, then we're going to divide by how many sides we have. And that will give us, we're going to write one exterior angle. That's what that would equal. Okay, so you take the total, and then you would divide it by how many sides that you actually have. All right, so let's see here. So it says how many degrees are there in each exterior angle of an equiangular, that's the key word, now heptagon. Well, in a heptagon, that has 7 sides. So we're going to do 360 divided by 7. Keep it as a fraction. Don't make it a decimal and round because then you're shortchanging the angle's value. So we get 51 3/7. Now it says how many degrees are there in each. So if I were to ask you for exterior angle, that would be the answer. I also, though, will ask you for interior angle. So we know that an interior plus an exterior equal 180. So you would have to take that 51 3/7 and subtract that from 180, and then you would get your interior measurement. Keep in mind that if it does not specify what kind of angle they want, it's always best to just give both interior and exterior just to make sure that you covered yourself. All right, example number 2 says, if each exterior angle of a polygon is 18, how many sides does the polygon have? So this is a work your way backwards. So here's our formula to get one exterior angle, and if they're telling us that 18 is the exterior angle, we're subbing it in. Now what I would do is make a proportion out of it, cross multiply, and it says how many sides, so we get 20 sides. So the name of that figure, if we were asked, would be a 20gon. All right, example number 3 says if each angle of a polygon is 108 degrees. So each angle, if each angle of a polygon is 108 degrees, how many sides does the polygon have? So if all it says is if each angle, we're talking interior angle. So the 108 is interior. Now, again, we know that interior plus exterior equals 180. So I'm going to take it away. I'm going to do 180 minus 108 to get my 72, which is my exterior angle. And it says how many sides. So I think the shorter formula is the exterior angle formula. So we're going to follow what we did up in example 2. Make a proportion out of it. And you get n is equal to 5. And if you were asked what the name would be, anything with 5 sides is called a pentagon. Now for number 4, it says find the measure of each angle of a regular octagon. So again, keyword is regular. Octagon has 8 sides. So we do 360 divided by 8. You get an exterior angle of 45, but the problem is it doesn't say find the measure of each exterior angle. It doesn't say anything. So you got to get both interior and exterior. So let's make a little note, both interior and exterior because it doesn't specify. So the exterior is 45